What's jumping guys, this is Norms and today here is my full review of the Xiaomi Yi Action Cam, a camera that shoots 2K on video and yes, a Sony exmor R that is a BSI 16 megapixel sensor. But is this a great alternative to the GoPro Hero 3 or other budget cameras? We have a simple box that resembles the Apple package, and yes, that is the logo and the serial number, making it mysterious. Once opening the box, we have the camera itself, and this has 3 color options, either black, pearl white, or green tea. On the second compartment, we have the 1010 mAh battery that lasts for 70 minutes of recording and 80 minutes of image shots. The last compartment will be the USB cable and the manual itself that is on Chinese, but you have to keep in mind that there is the international version. So now for the tour, we have the power button with a status LED ring and a 150-degree Sony exmor 16 megapixel BSI sensor. On the left we have none, on the bottom we have a tripod mount with 3-pin hole mic or a ventilation and a status LED. On the right hand side we have the Wi-Fi button and the indicator for the Wi-Fi, whether it's on or off. On the top we have the shutter button and the pinhole microphone, and yes, another status LED. And on the back we have the door compartment for the 1010 mAh, and yes, we have another status LED. And last but not least, we have the micro SD card slot, the micro HDMI, and also the micro USB. And for the processor, it uses the Ambarella A7LS. This one has a lot of things that the Ambarella can do for the Yi Action Cam, that offers full HD streaming, noise and blur reduction, and image stabilization. And yes, this one has some of the other stuffs like your 3D noise reduction, the MCTF motion compensation, and the BSI, which is the BSI can give you the best shot quality ever, and also for video recording that is really helpful whether you're in the action. That weighs around 72 grams. One unique feature of the Yi Cam is the use of a power bank that can be used to record longer time lapse wherever you go. So now the performance. I have some footage here for you to see and to judge. So here are the camera tests with the SJ Cam, SJ 4000 Wi-Fi, and the Yi Action Cam. So far, the Yi Action Cam has a better advantage than the SJ4000 Wi-Fi, whereas the Sony exmor BSI stands out from photography and videography that is better for aerial shots, especially on low light. Okay, lastly, the application. There are a lot of choices from iOS, Android to Windows OS. For iOS and Android, it will be the Yi Action app, and Windows is the Yi Action Cam. However, you're going to pay it on the Windows Store, but there is a trial version. For the Yi Action camera, it is actually better, but it requires, like I said before, the payment for you to use its full functionality. And yes, the application is easy to use and simple looking, whereas the Yi Action app has a social media feature but shares the same user-friendly interface that I could say not a lot of people could actually use this, since there is Facebook and Twitter. Both apps have advanced settings to change image size and also video recording, as well as the Ucam on the Yi-Action app to customize its LED and all other advanced settings, making it useful. So far, recording goes from 70 to 90 minutes and picture around 90 minutes or more, but by the use of a power bank, the battery life is way better. Alright, before I conclude here, shout out to Gadget Addict for his giveaway of these kits that includes the Yi-Action, so if you want to check it out, you can check it on the top eye corner. Anyway, here are some drawbacks. The status LED on the camera depletes the battery life, but like I said, there is an off feature on the device settings on the Yi app, and yes, you can customize it like I said before. Next is the lack of an LCD screen. Yes, it may be minor, but it's better to have one because it's better to see on a viewfinder rather than using your phone, which it has somewhat the minimal lag and latency when it comes to a Wi-Fi connection. However, the Yi Cam 4K has a better feature that has an LCD screen than the Yi Cam. Another is the lack of a PC camera. It is useful for Skype calls and storage device will be on the PC rather than the camera itself. However, this one doesn't have even on the advanced settings, so it would be a little bit of a bummer. And lastly is the zooming feature that the Ucam lacks, making it hard to focus on a certain object that is far away. And yes, this is not applicable for macro shots, so you have to keep that in mind. Alright, conclusion time. For basic edition, you can actually get this one around 3,500 Philippine pesos. You can actually get some of the other kits on Lazada and all the other stuffs like iClick. And the black version will be at around 4,700 or 4,200 depending on what store you are from. So as I said, from the cons of the Yi Action Cam, we look at the bright side. The Yi has a major strong point for this category of action cameras, and this is far as a mid-tier configuration, having a Sony exmor BSI sensor and also the Ambarella processor, making the image and also the option of 2K recording the best choice so far. And for that, the Yi Action Cam is a practical portable cam for the action, and yes, it is a GoPro alternative. Plus, if you want a higher option, get the Yi Cam 4K that has an LCD and yes, 4K recording. So far, the Yi Cam ranks at a whopping A+ that I highly recommend getting it than the SJ4000 Wi-Fi when it comes to better quality and practicality. So yeah, this is the end of the episode. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and also subscribe. And leave a comment on your thoughts on this camera, and I will see you guys in the next one. And thank you for 100 subscribers. So yeah, I'm going to make a bonus video on this, so watch out for that, and I will see you guys again on the next video.
Look who's still alive.